What's going on, guys? Today, Danny Jugan has released his first draft for the Axis Football 2016 Kickstarter. Now, the game is going to happen no matter what, but how much quality is put into it that he can't get with his regular funds, he's got to go through Kickstarter. So, what the main plight of the original was that it didn't have enough animations, and the graphics were not HD quality. And well, with a $450 budget, there's only so much you can do. But he's only asking for 10 grand in this Kickstarter. So if he made his football game with a $450 budget, and he's only asking for 10,000 to get custom animations and improve get a campaign mode in there, like a franchise mode. It looks like you guys can read through this. I'll leave the link in the description. I've also posted it on Twitter. I've been waiting a long time for anybody to step up to make any kind of football game project. Anybody. Nobody in the AAA companies have done so. And there has to be a reason. Now, you got guys claiming to make a football game on Twitter. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. But I do know that this is an actual dev here, Danny Jugan, that has been very responsive. He has been receptive to everything that we've said on the forums. This last update was a plethora of things that I requested. The shifting of the linebackers and the defensive line and the secondary, although I'd like to see more lateral movement from the secondary, but he said that would be coming in the 2016. And I'd like to see more hot routes with the defense, audibles on the defense, and he said that's coming. But the things that he needs money for are the custom animations, and that's big. He needs the interactions to be better, and he wants to make them better, but he needs money, obviously. $10,000 is not a lot on my Kickstarter. I have seen Kickstarters millions of dollars. Of course, those are AAA guys. There's a Friday the 13th right now going on Kickstarter. I think it's at like 500,000. It needs 700,000. So 10,000 is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. But the problem is, not many people know about this game or care about this game, and that's sad to me because, this is a guy that has passion. I can see it. I know it. I mean, he wants to make a good football game. He just needs help. And all these people that say they hate Madden every year and they want something else to play or they want something else to come out, they see this game that came out this year and they don't like the graphics or the animations, and they're just so quick to judge it. They just expect somebody to make a game that's on the level of 2K. They just, it's got to be looking like 2K, or I'm not going to bother. See, that's the problem with this community is they want in one hand and you can shit in one hand and want in the other. You can see which one will fill up faster. You can go on Twitter and beg for this guy to make a football game that we don't even know what his credibility is, or you can go on Kickstarter, support Danny Jugan, a receptive developer that's trying to listen to the community. He even says here, we're open to suggestions. Tell us what you want in the Kickstarter. What do you want us to focus on? He's actually saying that. I'll leave the link in the description, as I said before. But I expect to get the same responses as, this game is trash, this game is garbage, blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe it's not up to your standards, and of course it's nowhere where it needs to be, but it needs money to survive. It needs money to get better. And people are always asking for alternatives. We want something new. We want something new. Well, this guy has listened to everything I've said on the forums, and other people too. And he says he's going to be building on the 15 version. So everything that's in the 15 version, which is customizable rosters, customizable uniforms, customizable logos. I mean, isn't that what people have kind of wanted as a template, like a customizable football game? This is what it's trying to be. But you guys are just so impatient and want it now, want a 2K style game. If it ain't 2K, if it ain't that quality, then I'm not going to bother even supporting it. Things take a while to build, and if somebody wants to try to build something with hardly any funds, it's going to have the kind of result we had with the 2015 version. A subpar as far as graphics and animations, but he didn't have any to work with. He jerry-rigged a lot of the animations just to get them to work somewhat, with the pitch play and handoffs and stuff. That was just an animation of somebody pointing, but he had nothing to work with. He tried to improve the graphics as much as he could and the animations, but he doesn't have the funds. That's why Kickstarter's here. And if we want to see, a better alternative, we don't know what's going to happen with Joe Montana, and I don't even know what the hell people are thinking about the Twitter guy. I don't know. He's going to have to show something, obviously, but I ain't believing anything. but I do want to support Danny Jugan regardless. And the goal is $10,000. That's not a lot to ask for a better alternative in the future. I mean, the guy's got passion, and he's listening to the community and building the game through what we say. Isn't that what we've always wanted, guys? That's it. See you guys next time.